Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is your man, Nico B. This is the Black Effect. Hit that like and subscribe button. Donate to the Patreon if you so see fit. Hit the links. We got the Black Fund going in the GoFundMe to where, you can donate and support black businesses. And we're lending money, trying to raise money to be able to lend to black businesses with no interest. Just a flat rate fee. That's it, no interest. You know what I'm saying? So you get on and get your business going. Let me get into this, man. And in this topic, man, I really want to talk to my people, man. And I want to ask my people, black folks, do you discipline your badass kids? Black people, do you discipline your badass kids? I made a post on Facebook about this, man. Because this is just something that I've seen in any predominantly black area. You could go out to the stores, go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just, and when I'm talking about people of color. You know what I'm saying? And this includes Hispanics, Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I'm talking about, people of color. Do you police your badass kids? We already know white kids, be running amok. You know what I'm saying? We already seen that. Black folks have seen that. And when I was growing up, my grandmother and my mother and my peoples did not play that shit. It was, I know in my grandmother's time, they had community, the whole community policed them kids. Yep. If you was running, your little badass was running around out of pocket, nigga, the next door neighbor or the person down the street would smack your ass. You know what I'm saying? And you could go tell your damn mama, and what she and if you did tell her and you told her, and tried to incite that they should do something to the other adult, they would spank your ass. Yeah. That's how you got it. Nowadays, all I see is kids just running over they fucking parents. Parents not even parenting. They just run the ripcord, letting their kids run. As soon as these kids get out of school or whatever the fuck they do, and they just run the ripcord and let them run amok, run all over them. They let the TV raise these kids. They let the cell phone raise these kids. These kids don't know what a damn book is. These kids don't do nothing constructive. They just run around and run amok, man, and get into foolishness and get into trouble. That's what they do. They get into trouble because they raising themselves. You be kids, man, just running the fuck around screaming they goddamn head off. You be like, what the hell? I never seen that. We didn't do that as kids, just screaming, just shrieking for no reason. I don't get it. We didn't do that as children, man. You know what I'm saying? We was, like I said, if we were to be out there, like I said, being around, talking crazy, disturbing adults and being all in adult business, you know what would have happened, man? Nigga, you would have got your ass whooped. Straight up. You hear a lot of people talking about, I don't, black folks talking this shit. Talking about, the Lord tells you this in the Bible. The Bible, you could say you don't believe in the Bible or you don't believe in God and a whole bunch of that whole foolishness and whatnot. But regardless of what you believe, the Bible holds tons of true tenets and tons of wisdom and knowledge. That's the most sought after and bought book in the world throughout history. So you know what I'm saying, you should take heed to that. That's only a nincompoop wouldn't take heed to that. You know what I'm saying, to those credentials. But seriously, this is stuff you use for life. Spare the rod, spoil the damn child. You should never have. Now, if it's some children, I'll put it like this: there is some children who are just really blessed by God and know how to conduct themselves. They are very sweet children. My nephew is like that, but my nephew also didn't grow up in this environment. You know what I'm saying? Grow up in a dysfunctional environment. You know what I'm saying? Or grow up. And he still need to be disciplined too. You dig what I'm saying? And I tell people this: don't bring your kids around me whatsoever if I cannot discipline them. They can't get this male energy. They can't, they not gonna get no knowledge, you know what I'm saying, hidden knowledge. They can't get no guidance. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Don't bring your badass kids around the dawn if I cannot discipline them, because it vexes me to no end to see badass kids running around, not listening, talking crazy to adults. acting like you paying bills, acting like you doing adult. It's hard to be an adult. It's hard to be a grown real man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, women may not get this, but to be a real man, it's tough. You deal with everything, and men don't go around, men gotta learn, because if you don't raise these boys to respect authority, and you raising them to be all effeminate and thinking they could talk crazy to real men, you're going to get them hurt. But you don't care though. If for these people who just unleashing these kids out here and don't and not engaging with their children, and don't have enough, the wherewithal to get off their lazy fat ass or lazy ass to go, deal with their kids, you part of the problem, and you don't care about your kids at all. You should have never had them. You should have left them with the Most High God. Some children, it's very detrimental. I feel sorry for them, because it's like, why you even have them? You could have just left them where they were, but you wanted to lay on your back and do this foolishness. And to the niggas, man, where y'all at? To you dudes who not engaged, you can't just pop in here and there and then try to call yourself raising your kids. Hell to the nah, nigga. They need to be with you. You need to be present. You need to be there. All that pop in shit. Now, if you gotta do that, do it to the best of your ability. It's some dudes, who really, in situations doing it to the best of their ability. But you deadbeat ass niggas who then ran up just trying to get some pussy, and you tried to get a nut and you got a nutting, accept that shit and accept responsibility, and accept that your life, a piece of your life, is really over, and you have to give it to your replicant, your kid. Now, you need to raise that kid. You know what I'm saying? It's so many kids I see, man, little young boys just starve for male energy and attention. They be just following you. I'm like, where your damn daddy at? You know what I'm saying? I'm not your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Where your mama? Get her. Like, fuck. You feel me? And I just see it all the time. It saddens me, you know what I'm saying? That's why we trying to start programs, and that's why I tell y'all, man, let y'all, any young men in your family see these videos. That's what I do this shit for. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, because the male energy is needed. You know what I'm saying? But let them see these videos and do that, you know what I'm saying? And let them hear this knowledge and get this male energy, you know what I'm saying? Let them do something, get some constructive knowledge, instead of just running the fuck around, screaming and just running around, running over you, talking crazy to adults. And then for your little girls, you just letting your little girls just be out here running around, you know what I'm saying? No supervision, you feel me? Grown ass men out here. It's pedophiles out here, don't you? There's people out here who don't give a fuck about you or your children. You need to understand that. But you just have them running around, no supervision, not looking after them. They need to be doing something constructive. I said this myself, man. Fuck a summer vacation, man. You got about a good week where you can get your bearings together, get yourself together, and back to camp or Bible camp or something. You go. Because idle time is the devil's plaything. I know that. You talking to Nico B here, real man Nico. I come from the ghetto, motherfucker. I know what time it is, and I know the type of person that I was. I know the type of people my peer, and I know the struggle my grandma had. Lord rest her soul. I wish I would have been better for her. Because she didn't have to raise me, but it's the environment. It's a lot of other things. Of course, white supremacy has a hand in setting these things off. But fuck all the excuses now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the white supremacy. Fuck all that. You need to police your damn children. I'm tired of sick and fucking tired of seeing badass kids, badass black kids, Hispanic kids running the fuck around. These Hispanics, y'all don't be giving a damn about y'all kids neither. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just unleash them in Walmart. You be seeing these kids, you just be looking at them and they don't even be having no direction, no guidance. They just be walking around, parents be gone somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And the kid just be walking by himself. Just, looking at you like, Dada? No, get your kid. Even I be seeing Hispanics, bro. They kid be just doing stuff, be all out of pocket, doing badass shit, slapping shit out the air, grabbing stuff while they right there. But they just still be on the phone. They ain't even paying no attention. They ain't giving no fucks. Y'all better police y'all kid. You know what I'm saying? For somebody else do it, man. Y'all better police y'all kid for the cops do it. And when the cops do it, it's finito, it's final. When the Lord do it, see, these kids who being disobedient, you know what I'm saying, and doing all that, the Lord will take them up out of here. And you know what? A lot of kids are suffering from the sins of the fathers and the mothers. You don't believe that? Look, read your Bible, who call yourself Christians, call yourself believing in God and all that. If you do, because there's not many left, you know what I'm saying? But if you do, understand that God is the one, He's visiting the sins, your sins on your children. A lot of y'all done so much dirt, you know what I'm saying, and foolishness, and still tried to pop these kids out for, and knowing these kids, y'all wasn't financially stable, wasn't ready, wasn't even mentally stable to do it, you know what I'm saying, and these kids are suffering. Yeah, but that's what I said, that's why we were open and doing, programs, right direction program. We need more mentor programs, more mentors, youth programs, give it your youth, some decent youth pastors, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, like I said, trying to do that. That's why y'all need to donate to the GoFundMe and Patreon, so we can start opening these programs up, because that's needed in the ghettos, and not just in all predominantly black neighborhoods, because we as a people are coming from behind. But we different. We don't, we can't be falling into these traps that have been set. We have to be in order. White kids, like I said, I'm not, whatever, I'm not talking about them, concentrate on them, because we know that they grow up to be little shits a lot. And we know that they parents, be getting ran over and getting cursed out by them. But that's their fault. That's by and large because white folks didn't discipline their kids. And that's why when I hear black folks who trying to get like them and who are trying to call themselves being progressive and trying to run from the hood and run, run to the white neighborhoods and try to run to that way of life, you not spanking your kids, and you doing that, your kids gonna be running all over your ass too and being little shits and not respecting authority. It's only very few, now it's very few exceptions to children who are very sweet, very mild-mannered, and you don't have to spank. Very few, and even sometimes you have to spank them. But it's very few that you don't have to do that with. But man, like I say, the moral to this story is police and be engaged your badass kids. Give them stuff to do, constructive things to do. You gotta be present, be around. I stayed in some apartments, man, and you stay around these just devilish ass kids, they just doing things that you tell them not to do. They don't respect adult authority at all. And this is the parents' fault. If you look at the parents a lot of times, if you look at the kids, a lot of times the parents were the same way. They were the same way, just in a different time. All right, man, so with that being said, it's your man, Nico. Get them motherfuckers in pocket, man. It be making me, I'm serious, man. It make me want to just step to the parents and just slap their ass. And I'm serious, man. If you see, because kids can really, they doing stuff that's very dangerous to them. And it shows me that parents don't give no fucks. They just being lazy. You know what I'm saying? They don't give no fucks. They being lazy, and they using these kids for, for to get money from the system, get our money, have us paying the government, all this welfare check, man. Basically, it do take a community. So if that's in the Bible, that's a biblical tenet, it takes a community of people to, raise these children and keep them in pocket. The Lord say, let the little children come to me, don't run them off, But at the same time, I'm with that. You can come to me, in our school, get a kid now. You want to learn about the GOD or, or get some direction and guidance. I'm down with that, but they got to be in pocket, man. They have to have respect and be, some decent children, because other than that, man, I'm going to want to discipline them, and I'm going to slap the shit out of them and then let them go tell their parents, and their parents going to come through, and I'm going to slap the shit out of them too. Because I'm ready for that. Like, you deserve it, you fool. All right, man. Get in pocket, man. We got to do better. It's your man, Nico B. Black Effect. I'm out.